Hi everybody, it's Linda. I am back to do a very quick flip through of two little cutie gratitude journals. They are now listed in my Etsy shop, Joyful Makes and Finds. If you are interested in looking at them, there is more information in the Etsy listing, and there's a link to those Etsy listings and to my shop in the description box. They're very, very similar, but I will go through them individually just to show you the differences. And we'll do this quickly because I did preview these in an earlier video. So they are, when I say a little cutie journal, to me, that means I've made them, constructed them from a paper bag that I covered on both sides with fabric. They have one signature, and in this case, they are covered with this wonderful Kathy Holden fabric. I just absolutely adore this. And they're different on the front and back. There is a bit of vintage trim here and a charm on the closure that says gratitude. And this is a dangle that is made with actual rose quartz, which is the love stone, and a little crystal. So let me get in, make sure I'm right in the middle of the frame here if I can. It closes with seam binding and eyelets. So this dangle can be removed. It's on a bulb pin. If you want to put it somewhere else in the journal, you can certainly do that. So inside of this front pouch is a card that I created about gratitude journaling. And it basically says that if you want to try your hand at gratitude journaling, if it's new to you, you just encourage yourself every day to write down 3 things for which you're grateful. Anything, big things, small things. And when you do that in a junk journal, you can write everywhere and anywhere. And you don't have to do it in order. Use every tag, every nook and cranny. You can put your own lists, notes, prayers, photos, words, quotes, whatever's into the pockets and tucks and pages. There's no rules, just enjoy it and expect miracles. So if you don't have a junk journal to do this in, I encourage you to just take any little notebook you have around the house and put a pen with it, put it next to your bedside table or wherever you know that you will spend a little time every day, and start doing that. I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful practice to help us in this sometimes challenging and confusing world of ours. So anyway, so this little information tag about gratitude journaling is in the front pocket. This would make a wonderful gift for someone in your life as well. A pretty bird fabric that I thought matched the overall theme of the book. And throughout the book, there are several quotes about gratitude. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. This one is by Brene Brown. I don't have to chase extraordinary moments to find happiness. It's right in front of me if I'm paying attention and practicing gratitude. And so all of these tags are also places to do your daily gratitude journaling. It's a little double pocket here. This is a 30 days of gratitude prompt that I found, I think on Pinterest or something. And it's for just to give you ideas. You know, some days are so challenging, it might be a little difficult to come up with things that you really are grateful for, or depending on how you're feeling at the moment. So this kind of gives you some ideas of some really small things that might have touched your life that day that you can be grateful for. Some just fun papers, an old atlas, coffee dyed. This is one of my sister's digitals, and her shop is also listed in the description box. It's a fun little tuck with yet another gratitude quote that can be written on. Lots of room for journaling here. Little doily. This is a Liberty of London print paper from a booklet that I have that I bought on Amazon that has Liberty of London papers. And I will credit that in the description box because I do get asked about this book. Another little quote about gratitude. This is a note card. This is a very old piece of coffee dyed music paper, and I did reinforce the spine of the old music paper because it can tend to get brittle in the center. This is a gratitude jar, and inside of this envelope you can see there's some little tags like this but blank, and you can cut them apart and write things that you are grateful for and tape them or staple them or glue them onto this jar. You can write. So just a fun little gratitude prompt here. And this was a digital that I'll credit in the description box. Vintage Ledger. This is a beautiful digital that I'll credit in the description box. I use this one a lot in my, I think it's from my, I don't want to say the wrong name, but I'll credit it in the description box. I use this digital a lot because it kind of speaks to my heart and all these wonderful old patterns. And the front, or the signature ties have beads and a charm. Says made with love. Avocado dyed paper. This is just a little note paper in here that says focus on the good, and there's room for writing on each side. There's a little belly band made with avocado dyed sewn paper. And I love this. If the only prayer you said was thank you, that would be enough. Meister Eckhart said that. And another attitude of gratitude quote. Okay, see if the words aren't going to come out today. Another card here, and this is a little envelope, and inside of it I have some cards, or I'm sorry, tickets, and they are stamped with thank you words. Merci, thank you, and grazie. Tuck you back in a little bit further. There we go. And another little tag there that you can journal on. This is a double. This is a pocket, and then behind it is a pocket. I only have one thing tucked in there, but you can tuck more in there. And another quote. This one's as a Winnie the Pooh quote from A.A. Milne, which is, Winnie the Pooh is one of my absolute favorites. Okay. And then the very last page here, there's a little charm, and the back, of course, since this is made from a paper bag, the back last page is the opening of the paper bag, and inside of it I have some goodies. There is my signature tea bag, and it has some pumpkin spice tea since it is fall, in this little hand-stamped little tea bag. And there is also a vintage thank you card that is a vintage Precious Hallmark's Precious Moments. No, Hallmark Precious Moments card. And that's one that you can send to a friend or someone. You can also use it for gratitude journaling. So this goes in this pocket. These beads can hang out the side. Okay. And that is Little Cutie Gratitude Journal number 1, as it's listed in my shop, and it has Amazing Grace on the cover. And then this one is also very similar. It has a different section of Kathy Holden fabric, but it is the same, from the same cut, same piece. And I have the little gratitude charm and dangle up attached to what looks like a little bow there in the fabric, and dangles again on the signature ties. Let's get inside. I'll go through this one even a little more quickly because it is almost identical, just a few different things. So let me get in the center here, sorry. I tend to scoot these little cuties all over when I'm trying to flip through them, so I apologize if I scoot them out of frame. Little handmade flower. You'll see similar quotes and tags. This is some Liberty of London fabric. Similar papers. the gratitude jar. Note card. Lots of room for writing. Here's the center. Really like the beads and dangles and such on the bottoms of these. I think they really coordinate beautifully with the colors in the journal, and particularly in the center here. Fabric flip. This is a Liberty of London fabric. Here's those little thank you, grazie, and merci little stamp tickets in this little pocket here. Oh, I left that on there. Oh, I love this. The more you are in a state of gratitude, the more you will attract things to be grateful for. Walt Disney said that. I love that. And I love the colors, the way the colors all kind of complemented each other on this spread. A little paper bag, and it has the writing paper in it that says focus on the good. Little side. Oh, here's another quote I love. Gratitude is riches. Complaint is poverty. Doris Day, another one of my favorite people. I love that quote. There's such wisdom in that. Okay, and this is also a double tuck. There's a pocket and a tuck behind it, so more can go in there. Last page has the little Liberty of London, and in the pocket is the tea bag and the note, the Precious Moments vintage note card. So the same as in the other. Okay, so this is Little Cutie Gratitude Journal number 2 with the bird cover. And these are both in my Etsy shop, Joyful Makes and Finds. If you are interested in looking at them, you can head over there. And as I had said in my last video, I've got lots of journals to show you, lots of journals that are going into my shop these next few days. So I have a couple of gratitude journals that have actual hardback book covers made from vintage books that are coming. I have a couple of coffee journals, and I have some prayer folios, which is different. So stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you so much for all of your comments, your likes. I appreciate that so much, and I appreciate all of you so much. So if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I really welcome you to do that. I love to see new people, and I've got lots of new things coming down the pike and to share with you. So anyway, have a wonderful day. I send you all love. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.